Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm gonna do a jumble up here. I'm gonna do a bunch of things here, show you things and tell you things. First thing I want to do is tell you a little story. What brought it to mind, I don't know if I've told this story before or not, but what brought it to my mind was Ivy came up, and because our washer is not working, she came up and took a load of my clothes down and washed them for me. And then I just hung them up upstairs here, so got that done, and that was appreciated for sure. But anyway, she was making some egg salad sandwiches. Now, she just had her teeth all out, like her wisdom teeth at the back, and she had to do it at an oral surgeon's, and it was quite a bit of work that they were doing. So she is not allowed to eat bread yet. So she was going to make the egg salad and then just eat the filling, and I thought that was a great idea for her. But anyway, so she came up to borrow a couple of spices and took my laundry down, and it was really nice to see her. But when she reminded me when she was making this egg salad, that when we first moved to Nova Scotia, Cal was just finished high school, and he stayed in the rental that we had. It was a townhouse, and he stayed in the townhouse, and we left him quite a bit of furniture and stuff. And then he brought in a couple of roommates. Now, they didn't stay there too long till they went somewhere else, but he then had a start. So, but before we left, he told me, I tell you, Mom, you don't know how to grocery shop, because I could buy steak and we could have steak every night. So I left him the barbecue as well. I said, well, there, you fly at it, have a good time. And I said, I can't afford steak. Anyway, there was one day about a month after we'd gone, maybe 2 months, and Claudine got a phone call from Cal. And he says to her, he says, do you have 2 pieces of bread I could borrow? He didn't say that I could have. He said that I could borrow. And she said, yes. He says, do you have an egg? And she goes, yes. Do you have any ketchup? She said, do you want me to fry you an egg sandwich? He says, yes, I do. He wanted an egg sandwich, but instead of just saying he wanted an egg sandwich, he said, do you have bread? Do you have, I went through the whole thing. Laughing. I said, I guess he's not having steak. He's borrowing bread. Anyway, so Claudia made him up a little care package and sent it home with him. I just laughed, though. It was really funny. So that brought that to mind to me. So I thought I'd share that with you. And tell you about our day. We were waiting for the lawnmowers to come and mow the lawn, and they didn't show up. This is the first time to come, and it was going to be raining in the afternoon. So we thought we'd stay here in the morning, and then we'd go to Walmart in the afternoon and do a little shopping, because Bill wanted a couple of things. And so we waited and waited. They never came, so we'll have to phone them and find out if it was because of the rain, or I can't get a sip in it. It was because of the rain, or whether it was they just didn't put us on the calendar or something. I don't know. So we have to find out what that is all about. And what else did we do? Oh, Claudine went and got a bird bath. She wanted a bird bath. She had the stand for a bird bath, cement one, but it was kind of strange because it's got a bolt on the top of it that's got screws on it, and we can't find anything that you put on there, like the bird bath part, that has that same threading or a hole there. And so we're probably going to put a planter pot on the top of it. We'll drill a hole ourselves. It won't be cement, but it'll be something we can put a plant in to use that one. But she went and got a nice bird bath that was custom made by this fellow. He makes lots of them. And she got it for a very good price, because she got both pieces. She has to put the, whatever, epoxy or whatever it is. That's not epoxy. Something that she has to put on it. But anyway, she'll do that. She'll pick that up and get that done. And he assured us it is too heavy for a 2-year-old to knock over. We don't have to worry about that. So, good. Anyway, so then we decided, okay, it's late in the day. What are we going to do? So we decided we were going to go shopping. That's always a good thing. Bill wanted a few things. He wanted jogging pants and T-shirts. So we went up to, and he wanted to try out sandals. He's never had a pair of sandals. And we didn't know whether he could walk properly in them or not, because he's having trouble with his slippers sticking on the floor, and he's having trouble with his runners sticking on the floor. So he's running around with sock feet, and then they're slippery. So he thought this would be good. So he's got a lovely pair of sandals, and we'll see if they work for him. So I went, and my trials of having slippers. I wear a pair of Crocs. I'll show you here. Crocs. As slippers, but I would like a pair of proper slippers, and I've tried many of them, and they never work. But anyway, I saw tonight a pair. I think it was $10 or $11 or something. It was not bad. And I thought, well, I'll try that. Okay, so I usually take a size 8 or 9. Well, this one had a slipper that was size 7, 8, and then a slipper that was size 9, 10. So I erred on the side of getting the bigger one. That was a mistake because I came home and I have a very bad habit of cutting all the tags out of everything because I can't stand the tags. But I didn't try the slippers before I cut the tags out, so now I can't take the slippers back. They're too big. So I gave them to Ivy and I said, if you have a male friend that has a little bit bigger feet than you, see if he wants them, and if not, we'll put them in the donation package that we have to go up to the women's store. So that's what we did. Well, when we were in the store, I found a ton of sales. And then I found a very frivolous, and I shouldn't have spent it, but I did. I spent $25 on something that I love, but I have no practical use for. No practical use at all. But I'm going to enjoy putting them on and wearing them outside on a rainy day. So I'm going to show you what I got. All right, I love these. I just love these. And they're flowers everywhere. So if I had a big garden outside where you muck about, look at this. Look at the little buckle on the top. See if you can see. A rubber boot. Very thick rubber boot. And my foot just slips right into it. And I love it. So I'm going to wear them on a rainy day, just for the heck of it. But really, there's no practical use for them. So if I had a big muddy garden, it would be practical use for it. All right, now that's the next thing I'm going to show you. I love this, but I think I'm going to look like a traffic cone, so I'll have to put something over it to make it different. But anyway, I'm going to look like a traffic cone when I finish this. But here is the shorts. Just the front. Let's see. That's the back. Okay. Oh, there's the front. Let's see. There's little squares or something on there, but it's got a nice big waistband and shorts. And then I've got two different colors that both go with just a tank top. This one here. Let's see. Let's see. There. That's the back. Yeah. So just a tank top like that. And I got one slightly different color. And this one here has no sleeves. Oh no, that doesn't have sleeves. Just a t-shirt or tank top. And I'll show you how much these colors match into that bottom. Do you see the two different colors? It doesn't really show up much, but it's two different colors. And if you look at this is, how can I show this? So like that. And how this. These are the two colors identical that go in those shorts. I couldn't believe how that matched in. So anyway, I've got that. I'm going to look like a traffic cone, I know, but then I said I have to put something over that. So I went to where you put, I don't wear swimsuits. I would wear one if I was going swimming, but I'm not swimming. So this here white thing is a shell that you put over a swimsuit. And it's got a hood. I'll never use the hood, but it's a nice detail on it, you know. It's just right there. And I thought I could put that over the outfit, and it would mute it down a little bit. And then I got the identical one in black because I really like it. It's got a zipper all down the front. I really like it. Now, what I went for was slippers and a duster. You know, duster is like a thin house coat. You know, it's just to your knees, and it's just for lounging around. You put your pajamas on, you put that duster over it. And as you know, I do a lot of these videos in my pajamas, which these ones are new. I do a lot of them in my pajamas because I change after dinner into my pajamas, and that's my day. So I thought if I had a duster, it'd be nice because my pajamas, sometimes they're sleeveless and whatnot. So anyway, I didn't get a duster. There was one in the store, and it was huge, and I didn't like it. It had pretty flowers on it, but it didn't appeal to me, so I left it, and I said I'll have to look for that somewhere else. So then we came home, and we just had a big thunderstorm, and thunderstorm. It was thunder and lightning, and then it quit. You know, it was that fast. But just enough to make the yard all wet. So I don't know if the mowers will come tomorrow or not. So we have to phone them and find out for sure. And Claudine and I want to go to the garden shop because we got all our dirt ready, and we want to go and get some planters to put our plants to put into our planters and starts and whatnot, seeds. So we're going to head out maybe tomorrow to do that if we have some time. And then we're going to also put out our rugs. We have to wash the floors and get them all. We're going to start with the rug in the dining room, I think, and then come in here and do it. And the runner is not long enough to go down the hall, but if we put two of them together, it would be. But then it's a tripping hazard to have that in the middle. So I said to Claudine, I said, well, if nobody's going to be using it, I'm going to put it in my bedroom next to my bed. It will go the full length of my bed. And I'll put it underneath the legs of the bed so that it's secured. And I think that'll be really nice to be able to step out of bed onto a mat instead of onto a slippery floor. The floors here are beautiful. These are beautiful wood floors, but they are very slippery in your sock feet. So we have to be careful when we're walking. But anyway. Oh, look at this. I've prattled on for 11 minutes. Oh, I'm drinking tonight one of my white hot chocolate chais. And you just put a package of, this came from Tim Hortons. You ask for a white hot chocolate with a tea bag in it, or chai tea bag in it. And you get hot chocolate that's white, and then they put this tea bag in, and you just leave the tea bag in. You see it's still hanging there. And you let it infuse that, and it is so nice. And I do make it at home because I bought some white hot chocolate mix, and I do make it at home. If I make it with milk, though, it tastes better. So I do that, but you can't keep that one overnight unless you put it in the refrigerator. But the one from Tim Hortons isn't made with milk. And so therefore, if you don't drink it all, or if you don't feel like it that night, you can just leave it the way it is. And the next morning, put it over ice. And it's absolutely delicious over ice the next morning. But I'm drinking this tonight hot. All right, I'm going to stop prattling on. I'm going to let you go, and maybe I'll try to remember to upload this one tonight. I forgot last night. And I haven't done an intro. I've got to get going on that, but we have been so busy. I haven't had time. I know that sounds like an excuse, but it really is not an excuse. We haven't had time, so I will eventually get that done. I don't know how to do it, but I will figure it out. All right, okay, I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.